Hey everyone, let's talk about something that's starting to make waves, Trump's tariff plan, which is already showing signs of backfiring. Just yesterday, he took to Truth Social announcing that one of his first executive orders would be to impose a 25 tariff on all goods coming into the U.S. from Mexico and Canada. His reasoning, he says this will stay in effect until drugs, especially fentanyl and illegal immigration, are stopped. He described it as an invasion of the country. But here's the kicker: Mexico and Canada are no strangers to Trump style. They're both well aware that when he talks about trade, he's not really interested in diplomacy or negotiation. So what happens? Both countries have already started to push back. Mexico's president has openly suggested that they might retaliate with tariffs of their own on U.S. products, and Canada, while being more diplomatic about it, made it clear that their relationship with the U.S. is very much mutually beneficial. They pointed out that Canada actually buys more from the U.S. than China, Japan, France, and the U.K. combined. And they also mentioned that 60 of U.S. crude oil imports come from Canada, basically saying, you need us. But before we get into the details, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for your support. This is where the problem lies. There are no winners in a trade war. And no matter how big and powerful the U.S. is, we are part of a global economy, and our top three trading partners are Mexico, Canada, and China. If Trump's picking fights with two of those, it's not just us doing the damage. They can respond in kind, and we'll feel the consequences too. Take Canada's oil, for example. If Canada decides to retaliate, it could lead to a spike in gas prices and overall energy costs. And when it comes to Mexico, they supply a huge amount of our produce. If tariffs are slapped on that, it'll make food more expensive for everyone. And just so, tariffs don't hit the country that's exporting. They hit us, the consumer. Let's not forget that this isn't the first time Trump has put us in this position. Remember the trade war with China back in 2018. Trump imposed tariffs worth nearly $80 billion on $380 billion worth of Chinese goods, leading to huge losses for American farmers. The government had to step in with bailout money to try and fix the damage. Now, Trump's threatening to repeat this same mistake with Mexico and Canada. The reality is a trade war will impact almost every part of our economy, whether it's the cars and machinery we import from Canada, the electronics, alcohol, and even furniture we get from Mexico. Everything will get more expensive. Housing costs will go up because materials like lumber and cement come from Canada. The auto industry will face disruptions because cars cross borders multiple times during production. It's all interconnected. Trump and the Republicans spent the past year blaming Biden for inflation, despite the fact that inflation was a global issue. Now, Trump's first move as president might be to make prices even higher with this tariff plan. Either he doesn't understand how tariffs work or he doesn't care, and is simply using the issue of high prices as a political tool to attack his opponents while causing more harm to the American people. So if this trade war goes through, it's going to hurt. Everything from cars and electronics to food and fuel will cost more, and it'll impact us for a long time. The U.S. economy is too connected to Canada and Mexico to just start a trade war without facing some serious consequences. So we can't ignore the fact that these countries are our allies, and we rely on them for a ton of things. Picking fights with them isn't a smart move, and the tariffs won't just hurt them. They'll hurt us too. We're better off cooperating with these countries than declaring war on them. So keep an eye on this. It's not just about politics. It's about what we're paying for every day. If Trump's tariffs become a reality, expect a lot of things to get more expensive. And look, if you like staying informed with honest and ad-free content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.